Hey everybody, I hope you're doing well. My name's William. This is a Set Corsa Competizione, and today we're going to be driving the Bentley Continental GT3 around the Hungaroring. Same format as always for this one. I'm gonna have a hot lap after this, and then go into a setup. Probably not a lot of work on the setup on this car. It's pretty good to start out with the aggressive preset. Just saying that right now. Um, but I also want to say this is going to be the last one in the series. I'm going to take a little bit of time and figure out what to do next. So I hope you all enjoy this. As always, thanks for all the support you guys have given me. It's amazing, and I really do appreciate it. So I'm going to shut up now, get into the hot lap, and I'll be back for the setup. Enjoy. Alright everybody, that was a hot lap around the Hungaroring in the Bentley Continental GT3. Managed a 144 flat. I'm going to call it a flat. It's close enough. So 144 flat. Um, Definitely a 43 in the car for sure. I messed up the second to last corner. I lost at least 2/10 through there. I was just kind of building speed through the session as got a little bit more comfortable with the way the car needed to be. We'll go ahead and get into the setup. So we started with the aggressive preset. Again, didn't really change a whole lot. Lowered the front camber, increased the rear camber. Rear camber is very aggressive. It probably won't hold up for a longer run, but you do feel a big difference running higher rear camber through the high-speed corners around this track. And alternatively, you get really good drive out of the slow-speed stuff with a little bit lower. So um, around 3.3 I think is where it started. So 3.5 a little more aggressive. I wouldn't go really any lower than like 2.8. As you'll start struggling through the high speed, you'll kind of have to adjust for that. 4 degrees felt pretty good up front. Also lowered the rear toe a little bit as well, just to make it a little less aggressive. Traction control, I actually ran the lap on 3. I made that adjustment, so 3 on the traction control, 2 on the ABS. Brake pad compound, 2 front and rear. I really don't think I changed much on the car on this. One thing I can say is it is a little bit aggressive on corner exit. A little bit of preload out of the rear should help with that. I do know for sure I lowered the brake bias to 64.2. It seems like always the aggressive presets have the brake bias just a little bit too far forward for my taste. So I always wind up going back. I went back quite a bit over what it started on. increase the bump on the rear a little bit as well, and let's see, I also think I messed with the bump stop ranges on the rear and lowered it just a little bit. I couldn't really tell you. I know I didn't touch this car a whole lot. It felt pretty good right out of the gate. Um, Added all the rear wing onto it, and then increased the rear ride height as well. I had tried increasing the front to help over some of the curbs and everything, but I found it didn't really affect this car too much, and in fact I was better off running the nose lower and then just avoiding a couple of the curbs. I did increase the rear ride height because I increased the rear wing, but this is actually probably still a little bit aggressive, so um, don't think I'd go any higher than 78 millimeters, but I think the standard 74 even on max swing is still going to be just fine, just maybe a little bit understeer. So anyways, that's the setup. Gonna be moving on to something else after this one, guys. If you try it out, let me know how you get on with it as always, and you know, any feedback, leave it in the comments below. But gonna take a little bit of time to figure out what to do next. So I hope you all enjoy this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.